Welcome to this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. I'm your host, Dr. Marshall Kamena. Joining me today is Mayor Sherry Hu from the City of Dublin. Welcome, Mayor Hu. I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. And I wonder if you would give us some topics that you'd like to cover today in Mayor's Choice.
Sure, I have a great news to share.
You do?
First, I want to say I'm so honored to announce our city of Dublin has been ranked #1 best place to live in the state of California by the U.S. News and the World Report for the year of 2026 to 27.
I see. So on those trips that you're taking out of town, you're trying to convince those people that you're the very best. Huh?
We are the #1 in the California right now.
That's excellent.
Yes, you can Google, you can search. It's the best place to live.
Well, congratulations to you. You're the head of the whole...
Oh, I'm honored. I'm so proud to be the mayor of this #1 city, best city to live in California. Another thing I do want to share is Splatter. And you heard of our events, Splatter, right?
Yes, I have.
It's one of the best events in our city of Dublin. So it's going to return to the Emerald Green Park on September 12th. This annual festival celebrates the end of summer, but also Dublin's diversity, culture, through art, music, food, and community celebrations together. So there's a lot of great things to do, but this...
So September
12th.
Not too far.
Not too far, so
Yes.
get ready. So I want to say there's one new thing beyond what we have been doing so wonderfully, is there is something called Splatter Color Dash. So that's a new thing. I was so looking forward for this. So basically the participants, they will wear, they were given, I think, I don't know they wear or they just use this t-shirt, a white t-shirt, and they will wear the white t-shirt and moving through the place. And there's family and friends, they use all kinds of colors to paint the white shirts.
Is that right?
Yeah, and all these colors are safe for sure. And also, I imagine this, because it's new, so I haven't experienced. I imagine this is a little bit like an Indian festival. They throw color on you, holy events. And it's just so fun. I'm just looking forward for those things. But remember, if you want to participate, you have to register ahead of time, because I'm sure there will be so many people want to be first people to go through this.
How do you do that registration process?
Registration, everything's online. We have a very good website, have all good information, and beyond that, we do have a weekly newsletter. We just have to make sure people to register for the weekly newsletter. Once you register, it will send to your email, but you have to register. Otherwise, we cannot just send spam emails to you.
Well, do you have an address they can use?
Dublin.ca.gov.
Well, that's nice, short.
Yes, nice and short, and
be
easy to find. Easy to find, and register for the newsletter, and also register for this Splatter, the color events.
That is a really big event.
Yeah, we look forward. I'm sure I will be there.
I'm sure
I love
you'll be there
different
too.
colors. As you can see, I wear all kinds of colors today.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, at a recent city council meeting, the council approved a naming policy. I'm wondering if you'd walk us through what the process is now and what will be the new policy.
Yeah, so this is our first formal facility naming policy, and it creates clarity, transparency, and consistency. We want to make sure we will follow this for our city's major facilities like parks, the public buildings. You know, there's a lot of good things happening in our city, so we want to make sure it's an open process. So basically, I want to go through a little bit. There's a public to, they have a chance to suggest names. And then...
Has that already happened?
It already happened in our city in the past. For example, we have a park. We would like to ask the public to suggest names first. And then our staff will put a few choices, top choices there, and ask the public to vote for those choices. And after the names are ranked, they will bring back to our city council member for approval.
For the final approval?
Yes.
Well, that sounds like a good process.
It's a good process, and also everybody can think about great names.
Yes. Oh, that's super.
And also this is a process for commemorative naming. For example, there's some public servants, the former mayors or other active community members, if they would like to, they have contributed a lot, they would like to, or their friends, their community members want to name a facility after them.
Yes.
And there's a clear rule to do that.
What was the final decision with regard to Janet Lockhart?
Oh, I think that's a process already in place. And as I know, is our Heritage and Culture Committee will go through that, or Park Committee. I have to make sure which one is the right one. They will go through the proposals and then vote on this and then bring back to the City Council. It will take some time.
I imagine it will, but that group usually does good work.
I know, yeah. We picked a lot of very active community members to become our commissioners, and then they actively participate in events like this, in procedures.
Yeah.
So we make sure we get the right public in the process.
Anything you want to add to that?
To these naming things, let me say.
That pretty well does it, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we do have this policy. We said the commemorative name generally needs to be after 1 year this person has passed.
Got it.
So that's a rule right now.
I'm looking at public work streets as a topic. I'm wondering what is the Safe Roads to Schools project?
Yeah, schools are going to start, so we want to make sure we have a safe routes to school program here. So this is basically help the students to walk, to bike, to roll to the school safely, and it improves our sidewalks and the crosswalks, the bike lanes, and also general traffic safety things in order to make sure our children can get to their school safely. And we want to say here, Public Works recently applied a grant. We applied a grant through the Alameda County Transportation Commission for this program. The funding we received would improve the 8 intersections on Davona Drive between Costa Boulevard and the Village Parkway. So like a Dublin High over there. That will including replacing curb ramps with ADA compliant
No kidding.
ones, and improving pedestrian crossings, fixing pavement issues that affect everyone. So this school is going to start. I just want to remind parents or remind any community members to help your children, your neighbors' children, to learn this safety
But you have 8 of those intersections.
Yeah, so this funding specifically we applied for ACTC is for improvement of that area.
Was it approved?
Yeah, I don't think so, because it seems like we applied, we hope.
Oh, still waiting?
It's still waiting, yes.
I see, but boy, sounds like a good
But
idea.
yeah, when we get funding, we'll work on those things.
Well, what about the e-bikes? I thought maybe you had a
E-bikes,
policy regarding their use, or are you working on one?
Yeah, so there's a new law just took place last November. They cover these e-bikes, micro-mobility devices. It says riders can now use e-bikes, e-scooters, or other micro-mobility devices on sidewalks, except
They
to enter or leave the driveway. They cannot. They cannot. So these e-bikes, these users, they need to be aware of those policies.
Well, that makes good sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, because safety is the most important, and we have heard a lot of feedback, comments in the past several years, and safety is the most important. So parents and neighbors, everybody just let the e-bike users to know there's things in place.
I'll bet you had something to do with that too.
Yes, everybody needs to work
We came
on
to
this.
just the right point, or I'm thinking perhaps let's take a short break. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin for just a moment. Welcome back to this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. We're here talking with Mayor Hu from the City of Dublin. Transportation is the next thing I'd like to ask about, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Would you give us an update of the progress to extend Dublin Boulevard from Fallon Road to North Canyons Parkway?
Sure. Right now, this Dublin Boulevard extension project is still in the design phase and expect to complete by the end of this year, the design phase. And once the design phase finishes, and you know, we are always working on the funding. We are actively looking for funding resources from the state, you know, the government agencies, and also actively working with our neighboring cities to look for those fundings. If we get the funding, the construction will start and then complete in 24 months.
Well, that sounds logical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds great. And also, we want to say this Dublin Boulevard extension from what we have right now to the Fallon Road, all the way going through the Dublin, rest of the area to city of Livermore. This road has been planned for over 30 years. It's always in our plan.
Yes, I was 30 years younger when I started.
You remember, right?
Yes.
You remember that. So we just want to what to say? There's so many merits of this road because there's a part of the Dublin, and people cannot get to there through our local roads. They have to get to the 580 and go back to there.
Right,
Sometimes it's safety issues. You know, our firefighters or our police, if something happens there, they have to go around. So the road will improve the safety. And also, we have this Fallon Economic Development Zone. That's like east of Fallon Road. There's a lot of space over there. They also is our next vision to develop those places. And that will also rely on the Fallon Road extension project.
Thank you for that. There's sort of an adjunct to it. You know, a few years ago, the city put in the bridge that connects the Iron Horse Trail. And what is the current Nature Park Iron Horse Trail project? So
this Iron Horse Nature Park and open space is a 12-acre stretch of land, about a mile north of the Iron Horse Bridge, the beautiful bridge we opened a few years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is this nature park will run parallel to the Iron Horse Trail. You know, a lot of people, we love Iron Horse Trail, people back there, people just walk there. So this will be along the Iron Horse Trail and along the former railroad embankment. It has entrance at Amador Valley Boulevard and Stagecoach Park. And phase one of the multi-phased opening was held. You know, we already have a phase one already opened in last January. And space features a new paved path, a seating shed, and interpretive signage highlighting the site's natural features and history. So already opened partial of that phase one in last January.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's something, yes. And we just want to make sure we provide this nature, provide this community gathering place to our residents.
How about the evening concerts?
Evening concerts in the summer in Mayor Dublin Park is so fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a farmers market and evening concerts every Thursday evening, and it's still going.
That's good.
Yeah, people, if you haven't, today is I mean, when it's on air, it might be different days, but you know, every Thursday is still open.
Yes, I see pictures of it sometimes, and I always see you there.
Okay, I love to be part of these events.
Are there any other upcoming events that you'd like to tell us about, like the night market or any other?
Yes. So we do have these night markets on St. Pat's Road. St. Pat's Road is a place near St. Patrick Way, and also right now it's behind H Mart. And it's going to be 4 times this year. And the first one is coming, it's August 21st. It's only a few days away.
That is only a few days
Yes,
away.
night market will have a lot of things going on. I'll tell you the fun things. There will be music, there will be shopping, and on top of that, it's a food, different varieties of food.
Repeat that for everybody, because not all cities have that combination. You have food, you have
a music,
music.
We have a shopping, local shopping, and we will have
And a picnic.
not picnic. It's more like it's really fun. It's like there's so many different booths. They have a food, they have an art, they have different things showing their products or their hobbies. And you just go to different booths and go through them, buy some little things to eat, and then enjoy watching things and chat with the vendors or with the neighbors.
Well, what interesting things did you happen to notice lately?
What has other interesting things?
Yes.
Yeah, beyond this night market. So we have a lot of good things. So that's why I wear today's outfit, because we had a 4th of July celebration. Yes, to 250 America celebration happened near the Civic Center. We have a playground, not playground, the area there.
You've already had that?
We already have that 4th of July celebration.
Oh.
Now it's August.
Well, but tell us about it.
Tell you about this. So it's you know, the way we show our community spirit and also our support to our country. So there's a lot of people gathered. There's a lot of kids playing things. I think there might be roller coasters, or there's actually, let me remember, there's a bounty house. And there's a stage, there's a music, there's bands, and also there's one fun thing is we do have this, we call this a time capture. So we locked in I actually wrote letters for the people after 50 years, like where we are today, and what do we look forward for the future. I locked the letter over there, and also the Dublin Art Collective, the nonprofit organization for art, they also have a picture, so they have things they lock there. So it's just a lot of letters, a lot of fun things for people to open after 50 years.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's so fun, because I actually wish I could still be there if I'm still alive after 50 years.
Yes.
I will definitely go there to open the box with everybody together.
Oh, anything else you might like to add?
I think we have a lot of summer activities, and it's still going on, like this farmers market and these camps, like camping out in our own parks. And we talk about we have films, and we have a new school just opened. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a Shamrock PK actually, PK to 8 school. They actually they had a celebration another day. They opened this fall for the new students.
That's really something.
Yeah.
Well,
We opened two schools in 2 years. And Emerald High School opened in 2024, and this is another new school, PK28.
well, I'd like to save that for another time. And I want to thank you so much for being here today and for updating us.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for watching this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. Join us for the next episode right here on Tri-Valley TV. I'm Dr. Marshall Kamena, and I thank you for joining us.